Why hello ladies and gents, Sarcastic Raptor here. Today we are playing a very interesting Command & Conquer 0 Hour mod, which converts the mod to the Stargate Universe. But first I want to find, we can play an Abydos. I did have a test run of this. Actually no, we're playing Abydos. We're going to be the Tauri to begin though. When I fight the Goa'uld, we'll try a medium. We'll see how well this goes. You can limit motherships. Prevents the player from building more than 2 motherships. No, we'll keep that off for now. What's the most Nakrita we could have? Oh. Yep, let's have even more Nakrita, and let's play this game. The Tauri. And we have a little construction drone. Let's build a barracks. Let's get some more of these Malps down. The Malp is a slow and vulnerable unit used to build Tauri structures and gather resources. Can be upgraded with a mounted machine gun to defend itself. Very tasty. And on this mod, you get Nakrita. Well, I need a power plant first before I can do anything with that. Right, let's get some Pathfinders, some SG soldiers, and some bazooka troops. We can build defensive positions. I think we might as well build another power plant while that's doing that. Right, and let's select one of my units. Let's get the supply centre on the go. As you can see, there are new textures for the buildings, the structures, which is always a nice little add-on. And now let's get a war factory. Let's get a few defences on the go. Let's move our troops a bit further up, just so they're giving us a bit more cover. Let's ensure we have some defences being built. Let's get a lot of rocket troopers. I do believe I can just tell you the garrison that. What else can we get? We can get an airfield. I think that is what we are going to get indeed. So I'm sure these troops are further up. So we can put 2 soldiers in there. Let's put to make sure we have 2 in each one. So hopefully that's quite well garrisoned now. Let's get some more SG Pathfinders. Let's get some Humvees on the go, I think. And some Abrahams. Let's ensure we have a few more drones just so we're collecting even more Nakrita. Nakrita's like the standard, like, impressive resources, futuristic resources in Stargate. We'll get a few Black Hawks. Still, as it stands, rolling in an Nakrita, so might as well put it to good use. We can build an we can build a research laboratory. This mod is in French, and there's not a lot I can do about that, so you will have to bear with me. But if you're French, you're in luck. It's a cool mod with some Sphinx over here. Let's go see what that is. And we've got a few Humvees. These are just like retextured slightly, but there's not a big difference between these and the base Humvees. Let's ensure we keep building more infantry just to guard down this area. Research laboratory is done. We can get electromagnetic cadence. Increases the firing speed of all EM cannons by 25%. Affects the defensive position and the BC-303 and BC-304 cruisers. We shall get that. And let's get a launch site. We should. Let's lob it over. Put it here for now. We'll move our defensive line up. We will to accommodate that. We'll build another defensive structure over here as well. So what is this? Transportation rings. Okay, that's cool. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, that is really cool actually. I'm quite happy impressed with that. I think this is actually supposed to be at the city of Abydos over here. Let's just have a little in-game option. Let's just save to make sure. Hopefully we don't crash, because this is a nice little point to actually have this video at the moment. Okay, we won't be saving the game then. So if we be crashing, we'd be crashing. Move these Abrahams out. Let's try and get a few. They're just base Crusader tanks. There's no difference between them and... It's not a whole deal of difference in all honesty. Just make sure we have got some archers, some rocket troops over there. Let's make sure we have a firing ramp. We have quite a lot of troops on this border though. We can get engineers. We've actually run out of power because I'm silly. Let's get another power plant quickly. We can get Nakrata generators. Let's just read the description. Upgrades the power plant with a coupled Nakrata reactor in order to increase the energy production. This upgrade also scrambles all nearby stealth generators. Yes, please. At least we're building up our Crusaders, we are. Yep, power is back online, thankfully. Let's get some F302s. Let's keep the Abrahams rolling. What else can we get? Let's get a spy satellite firstly. Spy station we can get. Let's lob that there. This we've got a little force of tanks now. Movable mode, stationary mode. That's quite a cool little feature. My spy satellite is now coming out. Let's just move you to like the middle of the map. And I think it's we really do need to go get the BC-303 first generation Towie space cruiser equipped with Mark missiles, electromagnetic turrets and a hyperdrive system. It also has a huge hangar capable of holding several F-302 fighters plus a garrison of vehicles and infantry. Well, the enemy is here. They've got a Teltac. A mining camp it seems. Okay, your model was a bit funky. Oh, I do want to see what the enemy actually has in his base. No, the Goa'uld appear to have a strong presence here. The Jafar are in force. It does appear like we should be able to deal with them fairly competently. Let's just move this force up a bit. Just ensure we are upgrading our Nakrata generators. I think we'll get our, at the moment, our F-302s just to guard the airspace around our base. And you can see the model of them as well. And it is here, our first Towie warship. Probably going to need another. Let's just hover him over Stargate Command. What else can we get? Nakrata stabilisation enables hyperdrive propulsion for the BC-303 and the BC-304. Or we can get Nakrata enriched nuclear warhead. All nuclear warheads are enriched with Nakrata, which renders them even more destructive. And it affects both the missile launchers on the X-301 and the BC-303. Oh, that's essentially a supply drop. That's cool. What else can we get though? Can build an alpha site. What does that do? We're building an alpha site. I don't think I've got one yet. Let's just try and fit it in. We have another warship coming online very shortly, which will get you lot to guard the airspace around here as well. So our defensive position's actually been upgraded, like with a missile launcher. Oh, okay, lets me have it. I still have to upgrade it myself, but yeah, that's cool. Oh, and our new Taui cruiser is here, which I want to say is like the Daedalus class cruiser. I definitely want a screenshot of this. The pathfinding is a bit funky. Come on, that's probably a collision. Let's just do it from here. Yeah, that'll do. That's a thumbnail. Right. Let's get this MALP equipment, which gives my MALP units better abilities. Let's select this force. Just attack move to the middle of the map at the moment. My spy satellite is still there, and the Goa'uld are not. They are medium, but they just might not be that competent. I don't know what the AI is like in terms of building. Oh, we have engaged the enemy. My Stargate fire teams have engaged. I do need quite a bit of experience until I could actually get the SG team, which would be great. Let's launch all F302s. The force is moving up, and let's get you here as well. Oh, that's beautiful. It doesn't look like the Goa'uld would actually build much, so they're going to regret that deeply. Let's ensure we are launching all our F302s. The Goa'uld will regret messing with the Tauri. Well, trust me, when I play as the Goa'uld, I'm not ensured they have a decent sized army. Probably the most nation I'm excited for playing. Although the Tauri and Stargate are very cool. I really want to play the Stargate Sins of Solar Empire conversion as well when that's finished. So I don't think it's finished at the moment. So they're a bit. I think they're a bit finicky about people covering it in its early stages. They want people to wait until any YouTubers to wait until it's actually completely finished before someone covers it, which is understandable. You want to show off a quality product. You want to show off the finished result. You don't want to show off a product which is not yet complete. And I thought that was the end of the Goa'uld, but at least, oh, they still have this mining station. We can quickly rectify that though. All fighter teams hit them. SG Command is victorious against the Goa'uld threat. Great, a lot more units than though, so is it really that much of a surprise? We'll just exit this now. Right, I've been Sarcastic Raptor. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. I hope you enjoyed this modification, and I shall be covering this in the future. Goodbye for now.